Hi guys, Ross here, owner of Mind to Muscle, and this is just a quick video giving a testimonial out to my business mentor, Simon. I invested in his FitPro Mastery slightly differently to other people in the fact that I wasn't even a personal trainer when I invested. I was actually working in retail. I was a manager at the time. I was an assistant manager and I was only 22. So I was on an okay wage for a 22-year-old, but nothing near where I wanted and not stimulating enough for me, and it wasn't my passion. My passion was in fitness, and my passion was being able to help people through fitness whilst also creating a lifestyle for me that I felt I deserved. So it was strange because when I was working in retail, I had a couple promotions. So at first I started on a student contract, worked up to part-time, and then like key holder, assistant manager, and I kept getting promoted. So when I handed my notice in, people were a bit shocked because they thought that I wanted to stay with the company. But the fact was, I was making money quicker and getting promoted to make money faster so I could quit faster and do exactly what I wanted to do in life, which was to help people through personal training. So handed in my notice, wasn't even qualified as a personal trainer, invested in Simon, did my level 3 qualifications, and the day that I finished them was my first day with Simon, and then 2 days after that I started in my gym. So totally different from me. I literally quit my job to do this, and it was always part of the plan. And it was always part of the plan to invest in Simon as well. I'd been following Simon's work for years, knew everything, felt like I'd known all his clients already before I'd even spoke to some of them, purely for the fact that I'd been on the website a lot, been on his Facebook a lot, listened to the podcasts and taken a lot of notes. But I've had huge success since signing up and since starting, and bearing in mind I've only been a personal trainer now for 70 days. I was part-time PTing people on the side throughout my old job, and I've been a nutritionist for years. But the success that I've had in my first 70 days, considering it's my first 70 days in the industry, has been pretty good. And I've got to be honest, I'm chuffed with where I'm at, even though I know full well that I haven't even scratched the surface. So before I started with Simon, my mindset was pretty good. I wasn't at rock bottom. I have been at rock bottom before. It was about 2 years ago, and since then I've spent 2 years studying self-development, financial safety, business growth, everything like that. However, the absolute growth came when I invested in Simon, and the main thing that he opened me up to was priming and meditation, which was crazy. Gave me an absolutely huge shift in terms of stress relief, time management, financial growth, everything. I thought I was getting to a level where I was pretty good, but small things like the priming and the meditation, until you've done it consistently, you have no idea what this can do for you. It's phenomenal. And right now I'm working in a budget gym, so it's obviously a very, very cheap membership. Like I say, I've only been PTing for 70 days and I've taken over 8,000 in cash already, with another 1,000 plus in agreements to come in January. And that's even with slots still open in January. I've still got loads more free time. I'm only working in the gym less than 20 hours a week. So like the wages that I was on at my old job, I've probably made about 7 months wages in 70 days. And consistently now, for the last month and this month, I'm taking at least £3,000. So when it comes to January, the target will be £5,000, and then I'll be going up from there and working my way up. And considering this is the toughest months of the PT year as well, which was October, November and December. December especially, people think, and especially PTs who I've spoken to, you won't make much money, you'll do pretty tough, just wait till January. December's been my biggest paying month. Each month I'm making more money than what I did previously. My first month wasn't amazing. I still made more than a lot of people. I made about £2,000 in cash, then with a little bit more in agreements. So pretty good, but consistently minimum of 3,000 at the moment. So targets are moving up for next year, and I could not have done this at all, especially with this speed, without the guidance that I received from Simon. The group that you get entered into, the group of individuals, it's crazy. There's so many successful people around you. Your Facebook's full of successful people. You're talking to successful people. The advice that you get is none other. You can't beat it. There's advice on literally every small and tiny detail that you can imagine to make sure that you're able to maximize and help as many people as possible. And this is what we all want to do. This is why we do it. So Simon's taken me to levels where I didn't even think I could get to in about 6 months, 7 months, and I've only been doing it for 10 weeks. And like I say, I've only been in the industry for 10 weeks, working 20 hours a week. In my last job I was working 40, 50, sometimes 60 hours on a shitty wage, even though it was management. But for the hours that I was putting in, I should not have been on that amount of money. Now I'm working 20 hours a week, made 7 months wages in 70 days, and on top of that I've also over doubled the amount I invested in Simon in the first place, which is crazy. So that money back straight away. I made that money in 18 days. The money that I invested in Simon I made in 18 days. So when you put it together, it's not even worth dwelling over or considering. I would highly recommend you to invest, highly recommend you to just take the plunge, because if you don't invest, you're never going to see the levels of growth that you expect to get to. So, been in the industry for 70 days. A few months back I was working stacking shelves in retail. Now I'm chilling at home, working 5 to 6 hours a day. Yes, I put in a lot of hard work behind the scenes that my clients don't see. Yes, overall I probably work about 8 to 12, sometimes 14 hours a day, including all my admin, my marketing, everything like that. However, there is days where I can relax. I've finally got time off over Christmas. I'm going home for 2 weeks just to spend time with my family. I'll probably still make money whilst I'm back there. It's an easy process to follow, and if you do the basics right, it's phenomenal. And now for 2016, got absolutely huge plans. I plan to open up my own studio, which hopefully isn't too far away now. I'm hoping that'll be within about 5 or 6 months. Without Simon, that would have been years and years and years, probably 5 years. And now I'm also debating bringing out a product, and I'll be looking to invest with Simon. Spoke to him about it the other day, looking to invest in product mastery to grow even further and reinvest in him again. So I've not even scratched the surface of what I can achieve, and it's been awesome to see people around me growing in a similar fashion and a similar pace. It's brilliant. I can't describe it any better. You really need to invest. It's not even a chance. If you know that you'll work hard, if you know that you'll take the advice on board and maybe change up what you do a little bit, it's unnegotiable. Just do it. Do it, make the money, live the life that you want to lead, and keep progressing and maximize so you can help as many people as you can. Thank you very much. See you later.